The cnMaestro 5.2.2 release is now available. cnMaestro 5.2.2 introduces key enhancements across EasyPass, PON, and the RV22. Enhancements include third-party captive portal support in cnMaestro Essentials, improved voucher control for operators, ONU location updates, and RV22 IoT SSID port forwarding, and more. Please note that I have added a timestamp to each of the features covered in this video so that you can fast forward to any particular feature you wish to review in the future. With this latest update, cnMaestro Essentials now supports integration with third-party captive portal solutions, a capability previously limited only to cnMaestro X. This expansion is particularly impactful for verticals like hospitality, retail, healthcare, and public Wi-Fi, where personalized user engagement is critical. Customers opt for third-party portals to enable CRM integration for targeted marketing, gain access to advanced visitor analytics, and achieve deeper customization beyond native portal capabilities. To configure integration with a third-party captive portal provider in cnMaestro Essentials, go to Network Services, EasyPass, and then Add Portal. Give the portal a name, select third-party integration, and click Save and Continue. When working with a third-party captive portal provider, the customer will need to give them a secret key that allows for the integration of the two parties to be successful. To generate this secret key, the customer will go to the secret key page and click Generate Key. This will create the key that the customer will need to provide to the third-party portal vendor. The customer will need to make a copy of this key and keep it in a secure place. Once he leaves the portal, he will not be able to view this key again. If he needs the key at a later date but does not have it, well, he will need to remove the key and generate a new one. The customer will also need to provide a URL to the third-party vendor. He can just copy this URL and send it to his vendor. For more detailed information, the customer can click the Integration Guide link, which will download the cnMaestro third-party portal integration guide to his local system. EasyPass portals now allow administrators to update device count and bandwidth limits per user, providing greater control over guest access. This enhancement helps manage network usage more efficiently. To configure bandwidth and device limits, open the EasyPass portal you are working with and go to the Limits page. Then you can configure client rate limits in both the downlink and uplink directions, and you can place a quota limit in megabytes or gigabytes. Then you can place a limit on the number of devices an end user can have on the network. Users with the operator role in cnMaestro can now generate vouchers directly within the platform. However, their permissions are limited. They cannot create or remove a voucher portal. They can only add new, delete, or delete expired vouchers with no access to modify other details. To manage vouchers, the operator will open an existing EasyPass voucher portal and go to the Vouchers page. From here, he can add new vouchers, delete, or delete expired vouchers. To add a new voucher, the operator will click the Add Vouchers button and then specify the quantity to add and click Add. To delete vouchers, the operator will select the vouchers to delete and then click Delete. And the operator can also delete all expired vouchers. In this new release of cnMaestro, Users can now update the ONU name, description, and latitude and longitude details directly. This helps for easier identification, location tracking, and network management of ONUs in the field. To edit or update the ONU details, select the ONU in the network tree and go to the configuration page. Here, the administrator can edit the details of the ONU, such as the name, description, latitude, and longitude. This new release of cnMaestro introduces port forwarding functionality for the RV22 home mesh router. This feature allows subscribers or service providers to configure rules that direct external network traffic to specific devices within the home network. Common use cases include enabling access to security cameras, gaming consoles, or remote desktop services. Configuration is accessible via the cnMaestro subscriber app or cnMaestro Cloud, providing greater flexibility for advanced network setups. To configure port forwarding rules in cnMaestro Cloud, go to Manage Services, Manage Subscribers. Select and open the subscriber account you want to apply the new port forwarding rule to. Then go to the service configuration page and expand the Home Wi-Fi Devices Setting Override section. You will now see the new Port Forwarding tab. Go to this page and click Add Rule. Give this rule a name. Then enter the IP address and port number of the internal resource. Then enter the IP address and port number of the external resource. Leave this IP address field blank to include all IP addresses. Also, notice that you can enter a single port or a range of ports. Then select the protocol and enable the rule. You are also able to add port forwarding rules by selecting the device in the network tree and going to the configuration page and expanding the device override section, and then going to the port forwarding page. The subscriber can also add port forwarding rules without any assistance from the service provider. They will open up the RV22 subscriber app, then go to Network, Settings, Port Forwarding, and add the port forwarding rule. To enhance security and manageability of smart home devices, an additional SSID specifically for IoT has been introduced for the RV22. This allows users to segment IoT devices such as smart speakers, lights, and thermostats onto a dedicated wireless network. Isolating IoT traffic improves network performance and simplifies troubleshooting, while also offering a clear separation from personal or guest devices. The administrator can configure this SSID to operate in only the 2.4 GHz band or the 2.4 and 5 GHz bands. There are several different ways in cnMaestro the administrator can configure and manage the IoT SSID in the RV22. The first is to go to the Wireless LANs page, add a new wireless LAN, and for type, select RV22 Home Mesh. Then the administrator can configure the IoT SSID and band. Another way to configure the IoT SSID is to go to the AP Groups page, add a new AP group, and select RV22 Home Mesh, and then go to the Wireless LAN section and expand the IoT Access SSID section. And a third way the administrator can configure the IoT SSID is to select an RV22 from the inventory page or from the network tree, go to the device configuration page, and then in the advanced setting wireless LANs page, the administrator can edit the default IoT SSID and band. The customer also has the capability to configure an IoT SSID. He will open the RV22 subscriber app, tap on Networks, and then select the IoT network to configure. The RV22 now supports enabling ICMP ping responses on the WAN interface, which is particularly useful for service providers during remote diagnostics. By allowing controlled ping access, operators can verify device availability, test latency, and proactively troubleshoot connectivity issues, all without requiring subscriber involvement. On the cnWave 60 GHz products, a new widget is added to view Layer 2 bridge tunnel details. To access this new widget, select the device in the network tree or on the inventory page, and in the device info section, next to Layer 2 bridge, click the Tunnels link to view the Layer 2 bridge details. Okay, this concludes this video highlighting the latest features available in the cnMaestro 5.2.2 release. Thank you for your time and have a great day.